Yeah, we haven't done this in a while. Hey, everybody, welcome to...
I know, I'm saying, you gotta understand what just happened. I turn over and the Danish kid's like... And I'm like, what's going on? And then you start pointing at me, and it's like, there's too much pressure all at once.
Hey, everybody, welcome to BuzzTV Live. It's November 8, 2005. My name's Jason.
I'm Zach.
And joining us is the Danish kid, Rap.
Yes.
Oh, God. So, yeah, we haven't had a show in a while. Today's show is not going to be an extremely long one, but we are trying to bring you guys at least something during this time of busyness.
Yes.
Extreme busyness. Things have been going pretty well for us here. It's just day and night working for the most part. And, as a quick reminder, before we start saying much of anything or complaining, we have to let you guys know that the show is for mature audiences only. Hunter, stop watching now.
Yeah, Red Zep, you might want to turn it off. What's he doing here, by the way?
Yeah.
I'm 17.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, that's my point.
Well, I'm actually 18 in Denmark.
So you're 18 there and you're 17
No,
there?
I'm not.
You guys do things weird.
Yeah.
So as a reminder, we may, from time to time, offend you. We do not mean to offend you.
Not really.
It just happens.
Yeah.
If you're one of those out there that are easily offended, now's a good time to stop listening. But if you continue to listen, we're not doing it on purpose.
Leave now or forever keep your trap shut.
All right, I'm not doing it on purpose.
I'm doing it on purpose.
Zach's probably doing it on purpose.
I'm doing it all on purpose.
And Jacob here, I'm sure he does everything on purpose.
Yeah.
I have
purpose.
I have purpose.
Say I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Get down. Oh.
So another thing I wanted to point out real quick is that
it's not a tumor.
that we're not going to be bringing you guys a 3D Buzz TV type show where we're going to be dealing with 3D content and stuff like that. What we're going to try to do is give you guys a couple of broadcasts throughout the next few days. That is, or at least every other day. Mm-hmm. That's just updating you guys on what's going on here and allowing us just to take a really quick break.
Squeak this in.
So, yeah. So, anyways, with that, let's see, what has been going on? Zach, what's been going on?
Work. Lots of work. We've been working at the mall. We've been working on modeling. We've been... Wow. What else have we been working on?
Well, the mall is probably the biggest thing.
Yeah.
A lot of you guys know that we've set up a kiosk out at Cool Springs Galleria Mall in Middle Tennessee. Mm-hmm. A mall that sees about 9 million people over a 2-month period for the Christmas holiday season. Right now we are at the very beginning of that time, so we're not seeing a whole lot of traffic. Well, this weekend was pretty heavy, though.
It was heavily trafficked in.
Yeah. So,
relatively speaking to the rest of the week.
But we are continuously told that Black Friday, which is the day after Thanksgiving here in America, gets bad.
You gotta love that name, too.
Really?
Black Friday.
Bad. Yeah.
How charming and exciting. I get to go work at a mall on a day called Black Friday.
Dun, dun, dun.
But so far, we've been out there in 6 days' time. We've got somewhere around 40 very interested people in Maya Fundamentals and C++. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. So, these people have, and of the 40, we've probably had 80 to 100 people stop by and are kind of interested. We're saying 40 people that are very interested and really considering making the purchase. So, if we end up by the time Black Friday gets here having 100 people or so very interested, this might turn out to be pretty decent. But the biggest thing is getting advertising in, and we're definitely getting a lot of advertising
Absolutely.
in. So outside of that, Zach's been jamming along on modeling, the modeling course, which, again, we're still looking for shipping, first week in December, I think, is the scheduled plan for that. And you guys will also have a bit of time to go through the content before we officially begin the class inside of BuzzNet. That way we don't have anybody whining about it. It's just too much for me to handle.
Oh, we'll probably still have some whiners.
Oh, you always do.
Yeah. Like Astamo. He's going to start whining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's somewhere whining right now. Actually, he's somewhere in the bathroom with a little bitty laptop listening to this, hoping that his boss doesn't come in.
You're busted, man.
Yeah, that's okay. Is he joining us today?
I think he is.
Is he really?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes, he is.
Wow.
There's
the bathroom.
Ostamo the Great.
So he definitely has a wireless connection.
Yeah.
Which that's cool. So,
he's remoted into his home PC to use BuzzNet right now. How sad is that?
Did he say that?
Yeah, it's right up there about halfway up.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is really sad.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well. So, anyways, we are at least bringing you guys some news from around the world, things that we consider outrageous, stupid, and helpful.
That's right.
Well, that one's helpful,
yeah,
right?
that's pretty
That one's helpful.
I'm actually very interested in that.
I know. I saw you browsing the selection earlier.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to go ahead and hit submit.
Yeah.
So let's just go ahead and get kicked off with some of the stories that we found for you guys. This is kind of sad, but it does come with a very strong statement. 3 die playing catch with a grenade. This is in Bosnia. A hand grenade being used instead of a ball. Isn't that awful when you live in a country where it's easier to find hand grenades instead of balls as a kid?
Maybe it's just in America. I wander around in the shops looking for something to play ball with. Or, even if I'm just poking around in the park.
Sure.
I find maybe a ball, maybe a rock.
Or a pine cone.
A pine cone.
But a grenade?
But not a grenade.
Thank God. Because in America, it wouldn't take us long to get killed if there were grenades all over the place. Oh, man. Yeah, anyways.
Unhappy.
So, hand grenade being used instead of a ball in a game of catch exploded early on Saturday, killing 3 youths in this Bosnian town. Police and news agency said 2 youths aged 19 and 20, and one of them from neighboring town were killed instantly when a 20-year-old woman died and a 21-year-old woman died on her way to the hospital, police said.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it is. It really is. So the blast occurred around 2 a.m. in the western town of Novigrad at a place in the town center frequented by youngsters. Police said an inquiry was underway and declined further comment. It was not clear why the grenade exploded.
It's a new version of hot potato, isn't it?
Or a new type of Russian roulette. A more advanced form. Let's just pull it and start tossing it.
I was going to say,
unless
everybody there's some long-range throwing. Wah! I got it! Wah!
It is really sad, but I figured I'd share the story with you guys as a reminder that you should not play catch with your friends with grenades.
This public service announcement brought to you by 3D Buzz.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Now, 3D Buzz had planned to relocate in the near future. Unfortunately, our plans have been brought to an abrupt ending when we found out the entire thing was a hoax. We're still waiting to see if we get our money back. But this did pop up recently. Chinese company closed for selling land on the moon. In Beijing, a Chinese company has had its license suspended after it tried to make money by selling land on the moon. Dude, I'm telling you, it still would have been the most badass place in the world to have
set up
3D
headquarters,
Buzz.
yeah.
As long as you remember to put your suit on before you go out to play.
I don't know, the scenery's kind of drab.
What would the explosion from a grenade be like?
Yeah, so...
Out on the moon, yeah.
That's interesting.
I don't know.
Everybody stops to think.
Well, it's like it's in a vacuum, so what would happen?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We probably could get away with it.
Could it explode? Is oxygen needed for the explosion?
Give us your
process?
thoughts on BuzzNet.
Yes.
So anyways, the Beijing Lunar Village Aeronautics Science and Technology Company managed to sell large swaths of pristine lunar property before being shut down.
Okay, wait a minute.
Actually sold something?
I've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
pictures of the moon, and I can't think of a single picture of the moon that I would call pristine.
I spent quite a bit of time looking at different brochures and flyers from various parts of this valley and that valley.
That's not at all what I thought you were going to say. I spent a lot of time on the moon back in the early 70s.
And you know I did.
And let me tell you, it's not that great.
Oh, man.
Wow.
So the company, claiming to act on behalf of an entity referred to as the Lunar Embassy in China, charged 298 yuan.
Juan.
Yuan, which is
Yuan.
basically $37 US
Oh, wow.
for each acre. Dude, I had 20 acres set aside for 3D Buzz.
Yeah.
What the hell? Now
Get a little
this.
lunar buggy and drive around.
The lucky new owner of lunar soil was issued a certificate. We're still waiting on ours to come in.
Now, wait a minute. They were actually selling these at the Renaissance Center bookstore for a while.
Were they?
Yeah, I swear to you. There was it was a little certificate, a deed, if you will.
Okay.
It came in a stat bag, like for computer parts, and you could sign it, and it had like little like numbers to tell you what acre it was located at. And it was, I swear, it was like $35.
And why hasn't the Renaissance Center been shut down yet?
I don't know. Maybe they were getting them through this distributor.
Ah. Maybe there's some political pull going on.
You know, the art center would just point the finger real quick. Well,
They did it.
They did it. We were reselling it.
Yeah, close them down.
There you go.
They said that 34 clients had bought 49 acres of land.
That's not much.
No.
So there aren't that.
But that's only in the first 3 days after
Oh.
the company went live.
Wait a minute. Where did this particular company get the right to sell land on the moon anyway?
That's what I'm curious about.
I mean, I want to know how anybody from China gets to sell
the moon.
the people who put the flag on it. Isn't that how conquering has always been done with flags?
China said no.
There you go. I mean, America went up there.
No.
Boom, we dropped the flag.
I guess Bush gave him a call.
There you go.
I see you're selling parts of our land.
And then they were immediately shut down.
Wow.
Oh, well.
Well, we do from time to time try to provide useful information here on BuzzTV Live, and tonight we are bringing you a very useful piece of information. We know for a fact that there's a lot of you out there
Do we?
that are involved.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
We do, right?
Oh, no.
I mean, we know that you guys do more than just 3D and game design. We know you have girlfriends, and we know you're involved. We also know that there's a high percentage of people on 3D Buzz that have no money. This is made clear 3 times a day throughout various posts as we're constantly bitched at about our prices.
That's right.
Because we are corporate greedy bastards.
Yes, we are.
We just found this out the other day. This was new news to us. So from now on, I'm going to try my best to find any sort of resource where you guys can get free stuff. And I have found one. If you point your browser to www.jollyjohns.com, you will find a wide assortment of free condoms. That's right.
That's right. Free condoms.
These can be used as balloons, blow-ups. You can make little dogs with them, bikes, etc. You can. Or you can use them for what they were intended for originally.
Make a giraffe.
Make it now. I love that movie. I want a bicycle.
Yeah.
So anyways, over at jollyjohns.com, probably half our people right now are, let's see, I wonder if there's any free picks there. No, there's no free picks, but you can choose from Mega Size, Fun Pack. Jay was wondering for quite some time earlier what the Fun Pack consisted of. I think he may have ordered some. So, there's your freebie from 3D Buzz today.
Wow.
Yeah. But it gets worse.
Oh, no.
Did you hear about the Oklahoma high school basketball game?
I heard about this. This is actually pretty funny.
The Hannah High School basketball team can take some consolation. It didn't get shut out.
Yeah.
For those of you out there that that means they at least made a point, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It did, however, lose 112-2 on Friday night in Earlsboro.
How do you even play a game that's 112-2?
You don't, I believe.
Like the other team is sitting down on the court while they're just shooting hoops back there on the other end.
Wow.
Actually, the other team is helping.
It's gotta be. I'd like to see highlights from that game.
Hey, Logan. I don't know what's going on. I just happened to look over at BuzzNet, and there's a lot of people saying that it's breaking up badly.
Oh, my God.
So, how many people are showing connected to the... Really? Yeah, it should... Do what now? We usually... We usually do a little bit... Is there anybody out there that's catching a good stable feed right now? If so, let me know. A video feed, that's what I'm most interested in.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, of course, we got to wait a few seconds because it
Yeah.
has to bounce all around the world.
It's better now once we quit talking.
All right.
It's perfectly fine now. It's dead silence and fan noise.
It's the problem with hosting at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the internet's being used right now by people around the world. So, all right. Well, some people are receiving
Whoa,
bad connections.
We got a lot more people on, too. Jeez.
Oh, do we really?
Jeez.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
Yes. See, some people are receiving a fine connection. So, all right. But we'll go ahead and continue, and you guys will be able to download this one later.
There you go.
So, anyways, it was embarrassing to watch. Hillsborough coach Jim Walling told the Oklahoman, but you can't just tell your kids not to score. I've been coaching for 27 years and have never been involved in something like this. We call it a bitch beating.
Yeah.
It's the only fair thing to say.
100.
The Wildcats led 42-0 after one quarter. That's when you know it's time to go home.
Yeah, I'd be packing up my
Pizza,
my
guys?
balls. Yeah.
Ice cream?
Yeah.
Packing up your balls.
What did the
Packing
coach
up
say?
my balls and going home.
Yeah.
What did the coach say during halftime?
So hopefully, never mind. 73-2 at halftime. 73-2. So by halftime, they were like, "We can do it! You guys scored, man! We can do it!
We've got this game. You just have to believe."
You got the 2 points. Now, come on!
That's
We
right.
need 71 more. Oh, wow. So Walling pulled his starters in the second half, and the game officials kept a running clock, stopping it only for free throws. That's bad. Wow. So anyways, there you go. Now, here's a story from the world of 3D. Actually, Zach, you got a few. I'll come back in just a second.
Here's this one kind of caught my attention.
What you got?
Designer creates wall of breast.
Wall?
A wall.
A wall.
I've been wanting one of those.
I have too. And now you can get one. A Dutch designer. I just had a discussion about this on BuzzNet. I'll get back to that. Hang on.
A Dutch designer?
A Dutch designer has created a wall of fake breasts to help male shoppers buy bras that fit their wives or girlfriends. Wendy Remeckers, I guess, works at the Piet Zwart Institute for Retail and Design in Rotterdam. Reports,
Sweet.
Het Nieuwsblad. Most men have a selective memory, she explained.
Yes.
That's putting it lightly. They know all about their car, but never seem to know their wife's bra size. When trying to buy a sexy bra for their wife or girlfriend, they usually point to other women in the shop, or when asked about size, they say, a handful. A handful. So the wall consists of rows of silicone breasts in all sizes. By look and touch, male shoppers can work out the right size, she says. That's just... I just don't know what to think about that.
I picture walking into the store, and there's this wall of breasts,
Yeah.
and there's like 6 guys over there. No.
Yeah. You know...
No. I wish. I mean...
But, you know, you're going to end up with that guy who's been there for 2 hours. And they're like, sir, can I help you? No, I'm just looking. Are you here to shop for bras? No, is that what you guys sell here?
30 more seconds, please. Yeah, I didn't
just
say that.
awful.
That's interesting, though.
Yeah,
But I can see it working.
I can, too, in a really weird sort of way.
If it's in a discreet room, just step back in our black room.
I was going to say, it's not the kind of thing they'd have, like, in the display case out front. Oh, look at that.
Or on top of the display case.
Do you think they've got them, like, painted and textured up?
Probably. Because otherwise men just wouldn't associate properly.
Right.
It's like a lump of Jell-O.
Because you know how us guys can be.
You paint texture, and it's a booby. So, yeah.
Wow. All right, I'm going to go on to the next story if you'd like to go ahead and continue. Now, here's my hero. When I grow up, this is what I want to do. Man killed in catapult stunt. An Oxford University
Wait a minute. Here's the last words. Yeah!
Shit! No, okay, an Oxford University student.
Whoa.
But take my full meaning there. An Oxford University student was killed in a bizarre stunt after he was hurled 30 meters through the air by a human catapult.
30 meters. That's like, what, 90-some-odd feet? Mm-hmm. Wow.
School project?
Kostin Yankov, 19, missed a net after being flung from a medieval trebuchet. An inquest heard yesterday. Biochemistry undergrad Yankov, known as Dino, was part of an extreme sports club, I imagine. An extreme sports club that apparently involved getting flung from trebuchets. The club was named the Oxford Stunt Factory, which had visited the trebuchet site in Middlemore Water Park near Bridgewater, Somerset in November of 2002. Mr. Yankov from Bulgaria was one of 5 students to use the modern-day trebuchet that fired human shots instead of missiles. Advertisement. A student said, I saw Dino as a ball in the air. He missed the safety net, but I couldn't say by how much. As he hit the ground, I heard a thud. Yep, that's another Oxford student right there.
I like the way Jay read it better. Thud.
Thud. That's right. So, yeah, the moral of that story is don't hurl yourself out of a trebuchet.
See how educational today's BuzzTV is?
We're here to help you.
You now know where you can get free condoms, fun pack, large size, small size for some of you.
Right, and now you know not to sit in a human trebuchet.
That's right, and even more important, if you happen to find a grenade on the ground, don't play catch with it.
That's right.
No,
Unless
come
it's
on.
in space.
But that's okay. Here's another
Croquet
one.
might be fun.
Here's another one for you. I'll throw one at you.
Yeah, what you got?
Here's a little 3D news. Chicken Little opened this weekend, as you guys know, and it did pretty good on the whole box office, like $40 million or so. But Chicken Little didn't work out great for everyone out there. No, not at all. A Times Square movie theater laid an egg at a showing of Chicken Little last night.
Oh, nice pun.
Adults and kids expecting to watch Disney's G-rated animated flick at the AMC Empire 25 Theater on 42nd Street were instead presented with a foreign film that opened with a young man committing suicide. It's pandemonium, Joshua Gallo, 30, told the Daily News as he rushed out the theater with his 5-year-old son and 1-year-old daughter. The kids are crying, the mothers are screaming, and the managers are trying to stop the film. So here's Daily News. First of all, how the hell did Daily News know to be at the theater?
Yeah,
Second of all, I picture this guy packing 2 kids like this. He's running, and Daily News has got a quote. It's pandemonium in there.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Terrified children did not know what to do as they watched a young boy hang himself from a tree at the 8:45 p.m. screenings. After 5 minutes, Andrea, a Spanish drama opening today, was turned off, and Chicken Little was played. Got to give it to all the little kids who stayed.
Yeah.
And they did. Patrons got a coupon for a free movie.
Yes, I noticed the coupon didn't give free therapy.
Which is probably what they needed.
Yeah, there's going to be 1 or 2 lawsuits over that one.
Yeah.
Well, I got one for you.
What you got?
Man sues ex-girlfriend over glue attack. And this is hardcore. A man claims his ex-girlfriend owes him more than $30,000 for gluing his genitals to his abdomen 5 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
No, wait. I need a moment. 5 years ago. Not
years.
5 days ago.
Not 5 days ago, not 5 weeks or months ago, but 5 years ago.
All right, let's speculate. Did it take him 5 years to realize that they'd been glued?
I should certainly hope not. I mean, if this were...
Did it take him 5 years to get it unglued?
That's possible. In which case, yeah, I'd be wanting some money.
Or was he wanting to make sure she lived in another state, and that took 5 years?
That could be part of it. I mean, there's just...
5 years.
All I know is, like, if I were involved in the situation, the headline would read... woman has been dead for 5 years after suing, after gluing guy's thing. Anyway, so, this was not some petty domestic squabble. Attorney Gray Pratt told a Westmoreland County jury on Wednesday his client Kenneth Slaby of Pittsburgh is suing Gail O'Toole of Murraysville. His lawsuit claims the two broke up in 1999 after dating for 10 months, and Slaby began dating someone else. Slaby contends that O'Toole invited him over to her home on May 7th, 2000, that's right, over 5 years ago, where he fell asleep. Fool.
Yes.
He awoke to find that O'Toole had used superglue to stick his genitals to his abdomen, glued his buttocks together, and spelled out a profanity on his back in nail polish. That boy was more than asleep, okay?
Wow, he was passed out.
He was passed the hell out.
Wow.
Yeah, Slaby said O'Toole told him it was payback for their breakup, and he had to walk a mile to a gas station to call for help. He pressed charges. That's gotta hurt, too. He pressed charges, and O'Toole pleaded guilty to misdemeanor assault and served 6 months probation. Well, that's it then. O'Toole's attorney, Chuck Evans, said it was a consensual act and Slaby wasn't permanently damaged. This is a case that should have been left in the bedroom.
Consensual act?
I was going to say, oh, that'd be hot, baby. Go ahead, glue my thing to my tummy, and while you're at it, why don't you go ahead and glue my ass cheeks together.
Wow. No.
No, the odds of that being consensual are about nothing.
Wow. But that's okay. That story leads great into this.
What you got?
So, some of you guys out there, you're flipping through the personal ads. You're looking for that perfect woman. Do you guys realize women use a code when they enter their ads? That code has finally been broke.
Excellent.
Oh, sweet.
So now, for you gentlemen, here we are, yet once again with BuzzTV Live today, providing helpful information that will better your future and possibly keep from having something glued to yourself, part of yourself. When reading through women's personal ads and you come across the following things, here's the translation to what is really meant.
That's right.
40-ish really means 48. Athletic really means flat-chested. Average looking, I've seen that one a few times, really means ugly. Beautiful really means pathological liar.
Oh, that's bad.
Educated really means college dropout. Making sure Angie's not right.
I was going to say,
outside.
some eyes cut around real sharply in your direction.
Emotionally secure means medicated. Feminist. Fat ball buster. Think about it.
Wow.
Free spirit. What would that mean?
Crazy.
Close. Drug user.
Wait.
Friendship first. Trying to live down the reputation as a slut.
Whew.
This one's a good one.
These are hardcore, man.
Fun.
Fun.
It's fun.
What does fun actually mean?
Yeah. Annoying.
Annoying.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so fun. New age. That's the easy one. All body hair, all the time.
Oh! Ow.
Old fashioned. Lights out, missionary position only.
Oh, no.
Open-minded.
Oh, no.
That's easy, too.
What's that?
Desperate.
Desperate, yeah.
Oh, yes, great. Outgoing. Loud. Poet. Depressive schizophrenic.
Uh-oh, are you going to make it through this next one?
Professional.
Oh, no.
Really means she's a real witch. Redhead.
Redhead means?
Shops in the Clariol section.
Ooh, that's harsh.
Oh, let's see. Romantic. Looks better by candlelight. Weight proportional to height.
Oh, my God.
Hugely fat.
I mean, she's as wide as she is tall.
And this is a very important one, guys. Wants a soulmate. One step away from stalking. And finally, widow. Be careful of this one because what it really means is they nagged their first husband to death.
Nice. Now you guys know the code.
Hopefully that will help some of you guys out the next time you are perusing through the romantic looking for a date section of your newspaper. Zach, what else do you have?
A lot of people meet their significant others on the internet these days.
That's true, but now they can decode what they have to say first.
Now you know what's going on.
That's right.
This is a very educational show. I'm glad we had this show.
Oh, my God.
Let's see. Mayor in Reno, Nevada has decided, or has suggested...
Oh, this is awesome. I know this story.
...that they sever the thumbs of graffiti artists.
Paint your name, lose your thumb.
That's right. Las Vegas Mayor Oscar Goodman has suggested that those who deface freeways with graffiti should have their thumbs cut off on television. So it's not just doing it, we're doing it in public. Goodman, appearing Wednesday on the Nevada Newsmakers television show, said, in the old days in France, they had beheading of people who commit heinous crimes. Yeah, that was... We've kind of progressed as a society since then. You know, we have a beautiful highway landscaping redevelopment in our downtown. Okay.
They have slot machines downtown.
That's right. We have desert tortoises and beautiful paintings of flora and fauna. These punks come along and deface it. I'm saying maybe you put them on TV and cut off a thumb, the mayor added. That may be the right thing to do. Goodman also suggested that whippings or caning should be brought back for children who get into trouble. Wow. I also believe in a little bit of corporal punishment going back to the days of yore, where examples have to be shown. I'm dead serious, Goodman said, adding, some of these children don't learn. You've got to teach them a lesson, and this is coming from a criminal defense lawyer.
Oh, my God.
They would get a trial first, he added.
Oh,
Well, that's very
That's kind of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Another panelist on the show, Howard Rosenberg, a State University system regent, responded by saying that cutting off the thumbs of taggers wouldn't solve the problem. Actually, I think it would.
It would. How are you going to hold the
I was
can?
going to say, I hold
I can't
it,
spray.
push it with this finger. They tape it to their hand and...
Yeah, I guess it would be something like this.
hit it with your teeth.
So really all that's going to achieve is making the art go downhill.
That's right. The quality's going to
Yeah.
get worse. I'm still doing it. I just can't use my thumbs. Well, it's just, how do you...
Yeah, that's...
You'd have to duct tape it, man.
I'll show them.
Yeah, exactly. Yada yada. It wouldn't solve the problem, and Goodman should use his head for something other than a hat rack. Well,
there you go.
My mom used to say that one to me. Surely you can come up with something a little more original than that, Mr. Rosenberg. So let's see. Trick-or-treaters robbed of candy at gunpoint. Candy muggings in Dale City, Virginia. It's not hard to get candy on Halloween. I would have to agree.
No, we pulled it off quite nicely.
But police in Dale City, Virginia say some kids apparently resorted to robbery to get theirs. Police say an 11-year-old boy was trick-or-treating Monday night when two other boys approached. Police tell the Potomac News that one boy pulled what's believed to be a BB gun and heisted the kid's candy. The victim says the attackers appeared to be between 10 and 12 years old. Just, like at that age, it's maybe a little too old for trick-or-treating.
Right.
But they're still missing it. But
Right.
they're too embarrassed to put on a costume and actually
they
do the
go
work in the
rob
trenches.
But they are doing the work. They're going as a gangsta.
There you go. There you go.
So approach
They're
someone's
getting a
door.
little too into the part, I'm thinking.
Open the door. Trick or treat. Where's my candy, bitch?
Trick. Yeah. So, you'd want to talk to these kids. That's just wrong. Okay, a short time before, at the same corner, authorities say a 12-year-old boy reported being pushed from behind by two other kids who stole his candy. The descriptions of the attackers differ in each case. So there's just some messed up kids out there doing all sorts of twisted things on Halloween. See, I've never actually been home and given out candy to the trick-or-treaters. I mean, just once or twice for a couple of minutes at my folks' house, but not personally.
I scare the shit out of them, so I'm not allowed to do it.
I mean, I want to sit back behind the door with a fire hose. And as soon as the door opens, they go, trick or treat. They don't even get it out of their mouth. I'm just going to say, trick! Because, really, you can do that. They're asking. They're saying, will you give me a trick or will you give me a treat?
Give them little vials of Logan's Uber hot sauce.
Yeah?
Oh.
And just, label it some sort of...
Super candy sauce.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, enjoy your super candy sauce. Blech.
Yeah.
Or, if you want to be really devious, you go get some of those, filled truffles.
Okay.
And a syringe.
Yeah.
With that hot sauce. Here you go, kiddies. Have some chocolate. The chocolate that'll burn holes in your tongue. Rock on.
Yeah.
So that's all I have.
Any gaming stuff?
I got a little bit of gaming stuff.
What you got for gaming?
In the news of gaming, this is coming to you from GameSpot. So that's where I have grabbed my news source. Go check them out. GameSpot. Jack Thompson, who you all love and hate as the big guy who is suing the makers of Grand Theft Auto 3, has removed himself from the Alabama lawsuit against makers and sellers of Grand Theft Auto 3. Game Politics is reporting tonight that Florida attorney Jack Thompson has voluntarily...
I bet he has.
removed himself from an Alabama court case against high-profile gaming industry defendants. Thompson had been representing the families of two police officers and a dispatcher killed in June 2003 by then 18-year-old Devin Moore in a suit against Sony, Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar Games, Walmart, and GameStop. Last week, the defense put forth a pair of motions that Fayette County Circuit Judge James Moore had yet to rule on, one asking for the case to be thrown out entirely, and another asking that Thompson be dismissed from the case for violations of legal ethics.
Excellent.
Yep.
Scared the shit out of him, didn't it?
Yes, I believe they did. And the defense in particular pointed to Thompson's numerous press releases and open letters on the subject of violence in games, where apparently he'd been making several false comments. One such instance occurred just days before the defense filed those motions. In a press release, Thompson categorized Japanese electronics giant Sony's willingness to allow a game as violent as Grand Theft Auto 3 to be distributed in the U.S. as Pearl Harbor 2.
Wow.
Wow!
Yeah, that's all you can say is wow.
Yeah. It's not like these people snuck across shores and started, mercilessly slaughtering people. We actually asked them to do it. We just wanted the game. You freak. He can't proceed with the civility the rules require. Attorney for the defense Jim Smith said, all lawyers have to conduct themselves with honesty, integrity, and civility. Since when? This isn't a street fight, he says. But before the judge could decide one way or the other, Thompson stepped aside, telling Game Politics, the other side wants to make me the issue. Well, of course, you're the guy making the issue, so we target the source.
We target the idiots.
That's right. So the other yada yada. The important thing is that the clients be served. Thompson also said that it was his idea to step down. I'm sure it was. And that he wasn't being pressured to do so by the judge. No, he just realizes he's about to have his ass in a sling, and so he's trying to run while he can. The suit will go forward for now, although the judge hasn't yet ruled on the motion to dismiss the case. Game Politics also reports that Thompson said his departure from the case was inevitable, as he would likely have to take the stand in the case, which is now probably true.
Yeah. Sweet.
So yeah, some interesting news there. The launch of NintendoWiFi.com shows the DS network is now fully operational. So those of you out there...
all three people are now using it.
I was going to say all three of you who have a Nintendo DS... let's see, with the official launch of Nintendo Wi-Fi connection just 1 week away, Nintendo has launched the website dedicated to its first comprehensive online enterprise. Finally, Nintendo gets on the online bandwagon. Located at NintendoWiFi.com, the site offers a host of information for DS owners who want to play online in numerous countries. It has an extensive selection on how to log on to the wireless service from home, as well as a list of routers that are routers that are compatible with the wireless DS USB connector. The website also has a selection dedicated to help users find a Wi-Fi connection hotspot outside the home. Wonderful. Apparently, many of these sites are already fully functional. When given the zip code 94105, the hotspot locator displayed 6 sites in downtown San Francisco where the network is up and running. Indeed, Nintendo Wi-Fi proudly displays the words Global Wi-Fi Gaming Service fully operational on the upper right side of every page. There's also an active leaderboard listing and let's see, the top players of Mario Kart DS and Tony Hawk's American Skateland, the first 2 games to use the Wi-Fi connection. So, yeah, great stuff. Nintendo DS, finally online. Let's see, the only other thing I got, and this is just kind of a quickie because I thought it was interesting more than anything else, Prince of Persia Revelations revealed. I love the Prince of Persia series. It's been like a sleeper hit. They're really good games. Nobody's buying them. They make pretty good money, but they never really do the blockbuster thing. The PSP edition of Ubisoft, also pronounced EA's, Fantasy Adventure series gets a final title, an M rating, and a $49.99 price tag. Well, a little more than a month ago before its early December release, the first PSP Prince of Persia game has gotten a final name, rating, and price. Today, Ubisoft announced that the game would be titled Prince of Persia Revelations. Haven't we had enough movies named things like Revelations?
Sure.
It's okay. We'll get some. Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
The answer is yeah.
That it would be rated, in this case, going to be rated M for mature, and that it would retail for $49.99. Some retailers, including EB Games, still list the game with a working title and an MSRP of $39.99, which I'm sure won't be the case. Revelations rating should not come as a surprise, given the fact that it is based on Prince of Persia Warrior Within. The second game in the POP series for current generation consoles was more violent than its predecessor, which I thought was great. And though it may be tame compared to its darker-looking sequel, The Two Thrones, which is also looking cool, both Warrior Within and Revelations follow the now embittered prince as he embarks upon a path of carnage and mystery to defy his preordained death, according to Ubisoft. So that's about it. The rest is just stuff on how cool Ubisoft / EA is. Yeah, so there you go.
Sweet. So...
Is that all we got?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
We're about to wrap it up in just a minute.
Rappy.
Wrap. How's it going?
It's going good.
You want to talk to?
Look at the camera, not the TV.
Oh, the camera?
Yeah, the camera.
Okay. Hello. What do you want me to say?
I don't know. You're the one that wanted
They're
to...
busy. The mall's looking great. You saw the pictures. Come and buy stuff.
You don't have to say stuff about us.
Oh.
How's the trip been so far?
Oh, well, it's been crazy, you know. I got stuck in Chicago the first day, and I had to find a hotel room by myself. So I was kind of on the edge of crying. Got over there, all sorts of crazy stuff happening in America. Lots of paperwork. And a doctor that apparently wanted to grab my balls. Stuff like that happening all the time.
Did you let him?
I had to, else I couldn't play football.
I still can't get you to put your hand in the fish tank upstairs.
No, I wouldn't do that. I've seen the fish abuse a stick, so...
Yeah.
Okay. That's Rap for you guys.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Misunderstood, but...
Quiet little camper. Doesn't say much, doesn't do much.
Nope.
No.
Pretty much sticks to his laptop.
Oh, yeah, I was downloading Agents, was great.
Yeah.
It rocks.
That's right. We did get to show you Agents.
I saw it and you didn't.
Agents is definitely unbelievable. The web design stuff. Zach, we haven't had a show since that was wrapped up.
No, we haven't.
You want to tell them about that?
We have finished up the Introduction to Web Design 1 VTM. It is 9.5 hours
long
of madness.
And it's funny the number of people that I've seen that have said that wouldn't be helpful to me. As a matter of fact, one of those people was Zach himself.
Yeah, I wasn't all that excited about it when we first mentioned it. I was like, I don't really get into this kind of stuff. And I actually helped shoot the videos, and I learned so much stuff throughout the process of recording those videos. It was totally awesome. Now I'm all excited about it. So I'm a convert.
Yeah, I was looking to see if there were some of the new cases that were available.
Did they get moved all the way?
Hey, hang on, I'll see.
Get one.
I'll see if I can find one.
Go get one.
As Zach uses his new skills now.
Yeah, so my new skills. What new skills? Oh, those new skills.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I didn't understand what you were getting at. I just thought the cases looked cool. I forgot that I made them.
Yeah.
So, I did learn so many Photoshop tricks that I was able to go back and apply them to create some new DVD cases, not only for web design, but for just about our entire library of stuff. So where did they go, man? Did they all get shipped out?
I think Angela shipped them.
like Angie's done shipped them all out. Here's one of the web design ones.
Here he goes, closing in. He's
Sneaky,
trying not
sneaky.
to fall. Lowering in.
So there's one of them.
That's not bad.
I should be able to see.
I like how it covers up Rap. Could you just hold that there for a while?
Try that.
There you go. Hi.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, let's see. Might be another one over here, possibly.
Just running around the room.
So yeah, the video is totally packed full of Photoshop tricks. It's actually the only product that you're going to find that has video lecture that walks you through the entire process of web design creation. We start with little more than a company name and a logo. And great Photoshop stuff. We start off by doing the whole brainstorming section. We draw out ideas for the website. We have thumbnail sketches. We show you the whole thing from one end to the other. We choose the thumbnail we like the most, go into Photoshop, design the site, slice it up, carry the elements over into Go Live, build the site, even show you how to upload it, how to get it to send the information over to Google so that people can search it. The whole process is listed out. You go from zero to a fully published website. It's very, very cool stuff.
And Paul Holm asks if they're on sale at the mall, and the answer is yes. And we've had quite a few people interested in them as well, so that's always cool. So, yeah, that's good stuff. Now, let's go ahead and take just a minute. We do not have the phone line hooked up today, so we're not going to be able to take any calls. It is kind of during the business hours, and it's been an active day. But if any of you have questions that we might can answer for you in BuzzNet, feel free to ask.
We got Paul Holm. He said, how are sales at the mall?
I read that wrong.
More interest than sales. I think would be the safest way to put it. A lot of people haven't seen this before, and this is not the kind of thing you walk into a mall deciding to buy. I mean, I would be totally into the stuff we do. If I had never heard of 3D Buzz, if I walked in and I was like, you mean I can get 82 hours of Maya content for like $250, I'd be so crazy excited, but I wouldn't buy it that day because I probably wouldn't.
You'd want to find out who the hell they are.
Exactly. I'd go home and do my homework, then I'd come back and buy it. So, again, lots more interest than actual sales at the moment.
And Zotic just said, Underwater Creatures Contest in the contest forum. Huge prizes. There you go. Looper wants to know where his best pal Jay is. Twisted said touching himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay is upstairs, I guess, because he's not downstairs. Yeah, there's Jay's body's with us.
Hey, Paul Holm is on, and he was looking for. He apparently missed our live confirmation because we told him that he.
No, it wasn't that he missed it because we gave it to him again, and that still wasn't good enough.
That's right, but no, we're going to do it right now. All three of us in unison. That's what I'm thinking.
Paul Holm. You are in the advanced Maya modeling class. If you ask again, your seat will be given to someone else.
So just
Just send us an email.
just download this section, chop out that part of the video, and email that to yourself, and there's your confirmation.
That's right.
Good to go. So what else we got? When will Web Design 2 come out?
That's a good question.
Later this afternoon.
No. We're hoping that before the year wraps up. Right now, the big thing that's going on since we've got the mall up and running smoothly is the modeling stuff. So we've got to get the modeling course finished, and there you go.
Yeah, so there you go. Question, can you please shoot Rap on camera,
No,
please?
because I hit the...
No, because the gun scared the shit out of him when he saw it.
Did it really?
Yeah, it did.
Slogans.
Last night, yeah.
Kind of...
We were all just kind of upstairs kicking it about 10 o'clock or so. You shoot people with this? Yeah? Can I shoot you? No. Where's my gun? I will shoot you. It's not down here.
Yeah.
Great.
Damn.
I've got mine. It's right over there. And it's more powerful than yours. It's got more of a pop.
It'll leave a nasty mark.
It's hidden. You can't see it.
Okay.
I keep it just out of sight. So I can whip it
it's
out
hidden behind all the...
So he can run and hide,
Yeah.
but I can still catch him.
That's right.
You want to do it live?
Let's do it.
No, it's not.
I'm just kidding. He's getting ready to run.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Ostimo says, when will we have the OpenGL forms? Keep talking, guys. Let me just take a peek at where that would go.
Dun, 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 dun.
You guys aren't doing a good job of keep talking.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't realize you were talking to us. I thought you wanted them to keep talking. But then I realized, wait a minute, they don't have
They
microphones.
can.
Maybe they are talking. Andy W. says, Buzz and Zach, good luck with them all. Wish I could come over. We wish you could come over, too, because we'd stick you at the mall and we'd go out and have drinks and play with boats. So, speaking of boats, we pulled your boat out of the water, finally.
We did.
She has been, for all intents and purposes.
Retired for the year.
Decommissioned for the year. And as fate would have it, we pulled it out of the water yesterday, and today it is a beautiful hot day.
What the hell is up with that?
Yeah. So so now it's sitting in your front yard without any water.
So we're going to
it.
our task management system.
Can you guys get Don Vito on your show? Does anybody know who Don Vito is? I'm ignorant. Someone tell me who he is. And then question 2, can you shoot him with the airsoft guns? Well, 1, I'd have to know who he is. 2, I'd have to know why he needs to be on the show. He's probably some producer of something that has pissed you off. So share with me, who is this Don Vito?
Enlighten him.
Yes, I need enlightenment. Any word on Maya Fundamental certificates? Aren't we sending those all out in one batch?
That was the original plan.
Yeah, we're going to wait till the extension was over.
If they do get broke up, I mean, don't worry, you guys are going to get them.
Yeah, that's not a concern. We're just trying to see.
It's just the bottom line is when we stop to do these, we kind of want it to do everybody's at once as opposed to having to stop 2 different times.
Right, and get our 2 big batches of shipments going.
Managing our schedule is a bit crazy sometimes. All right, so Big O, that has been added into our new task management system here, which helps us get everything done a little bit more timely. So that should be taken care of here in the next day or 2. And it will not be forgotten with it in there. So that's good. Gotcha. What else do we have?
Let's see. NDW says, yep, I'd take a shift at the mall. That's not at all what I meant, man. I mean, you come over and you become the mall bitch 9000. You're there all the time. But, no, that's okay. Aren't you in Germany or something?
Yeah, he is Germany.
Yeah, see, I keep it all in mind. So let's see. Oh, yeah, the guy from Jackass, his uncle. No, I'm not going to shoot him. He gets enough punishments as it is. Thank you for saying intents and purposes correctly, Zach. You're welcome, Anno. What a weird thing to thank me for.
Brad L45 says, tell us about the web space that comes with the web design class. What is it? It's
100 megs.
100 megs, of course. You know, we could always be a little flexible if someone was being serious with their learning. And
I need 800 megs now for my porn collection.
And 2.5 to 3 gigs of transfer a month. And it's free, of course. It comes with the thing. There is no MP3 hosting, no copyright infringements or stuff like that. You do have
video hosting. Wink, wink.
You do have MySQL, and you do have PHP as well. So all of that will work quite nicely with web design too, where we're going to be teaching you guys how to do some more serious programming web style. So there you go. Hopefully that'll help out. And, of course, there's no nagging banners or ads or anything that pops up. It's just your space, which is really cool. Hate those free sites out there that have pop-ups all over the place.
Right.
Just drives me absolutely crazy.
Any chance of some video footage of what's going on at the mall sometime?
Yeah, I'm glad somebody asked that. This lets me tell you guys what's going on. Today, Angela is so busy getting things out the door and getting other things taken care of that needed to be done by today that she, unfortunately, was unable to work our equipment for us. So with Angie not sitting over there, we can't switch back and forth between digitized video. And that you guys notice, you haven't even seen BuzzNet tonight. Yeah, the workstation's empty. Not to mention we stole the monitor. Oh, well. So hopefully maybe on Thursday we'll try to have another show. And we'll see if it can handle the 2 o'clock time. You know, my thought on the whole web thing is there's a lot of congestion going on the Internet during the daytime business hours over here. And that's probably what's contributing to a lot of people having such a bad connection. I know here, ours for the most part has been pretty stable, and we are pulling it back from the Internet just like you guys out there.
Right. It's going, to Texas and back?
Yeah, it's being bounced off the server, so we're receiving it back from there. And I've had several people tell me that they've had great feeds the entire show. So we'll try another one at 2 o'clock, say Thursday, and we'll see how that one goes. Let's see, what else?
I can't think of anything. What else we got?
And, all right, well, guys, we're about to go ahead and wrap things up. That's been really close to an hour. And we thank you for joining us. Like I said, the next few Buzz TVs, for those of you that are looking to get on here and receive 3D information only, it's not going to happen. So, any ETA on assignments being marked? I think all but just a few were.
There's been several that have come back. So.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So I mean,
they're getting knocked out. Yeah. Our schedule is starting to equalize a little bit now, so that's going to be a lot easier. So ETA's next couple of days, everything will be done.
Starting to equilibrate.
That's right.
And there's an interesting question. Are you going to make another noise show sometime? It was nice to listen to. I can't believe so many people were into that.
I know.
I mean, that was, like, as far as I was concerned, that was borderline bullshit, you know?
It was our day.
Yeah.
It really was our day.
I couldn't listen to it.
You lived it.
I lived it. That's right. The idea of listening to it.
Yeah, we can do another one of those.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't see why not. Probably, maybe even in the next day or two.
Yeah.
Depending on what we're doing. Because if there's recording going on, we can't really do stuff like that.
Right.
Because,
Because then it'd be pointless to do the recording.
Yeah. Or to sell it anyway.
To sell the recording. Oh, dude, I've already got the audio, man. So, look, I'll just fake over some video, and here you go. I hate people.
Anyways. So we thank you very much for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you guys back Thursday again. We're not looking for our formatted 3D Buzz show that we're going towards. Right now what we're doing is simply just sharing things that are happening around the world and things that are happening here in BuzzNet.
We're biding our time, nothing more.
So with that, that's it for today's show.